Mother's Day is coming up quick, and if you have a mom in your life that you may want to celebrate, but money for a big bouquet isn't quite in the budget this year, we're here to help you out.
I love this. We got Hope Medina from Colorado's biggest floral shop, Layers Flowers, is here to show us how simple flowers, just from the grocery store, can become a beautiful bouquet. Thank you so much for joining us. And we also have Caitlin here. So we got both of you to kind of show us how to do this DIY stuff. And Alex and I are going to do it together, right?
I'm so excited.
Alex is like competitive. She's like, oh, good, so I can be better at Sam.
I 100% said that. That is correct.
I brought 2 vases.
I love this. So where do we even start? I love making flower arrangements, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, exactly. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
So everybody goes to the grocery store and you want to pick up some flowers. You know, you see the pack right there, but you don't know what to do with it. So I brought 2 vases here. This is what we have. It's tape. It's called gridding tape. So what you do is you create a grid onto the vase, and it's just going to allow the flowers to lay in the vase to where you don't have to utilize a lot of greenery or anything like that.
I'm gonna start making my grid since
Absolutely.
Alex already has one.
Okay. Oh no.
And here's some.
Okay,
And
so
I
we
brought
start
some
with greenery?
So you can start with your greenery. And what you're gonna do is,
last.
you're just gonna kind of plop it in there. And as you
plop it
can
in.
see, the tape right here kind of holds it together.
So plop it in. Are we looking to try to go on the outskirts?
Yes, absolutely.
So
And you know what?
creating
It's
like a
kinda-
backdrop,
exactly.
if you will.
Yeah, and depending on what type of arrangement, if you just want it
quiet,
one-sided.
Alex.
Look at, she got it.
Yeah,
Need
did
a
she?
little cut.
Oh, yeah.
Got
Okay.
Yep.
So
Okay.
yeah, have fun. Here's some
So some
flowers.
greenery.
There's some really beautiful sunflowers right here.
Now, where do you want the stem to land in the water? You don't want it like touching the bottom of the vase,
As long
or
as it's getting a water source.
okay.
Yes, as long as it's getting water.
What about like clipping leaves off of? My mom would always
Mm-hmm.
clip leaves off of like some of her roses so they wouldn't make the water.
Absolutely. You're going to want to keep your water clean.
Okay.
Because anything in there, you just want your flowers to get the most moisture.
Excuse me?
Which you she came.
What about, I see on TikTok that they're like, oh yeah, you put, people put like sugar or Sprite or something in the water to like feed it.
I've seen that with aspirin. We have flower food and whatnot, and that usually comes in the packages that you get. So as long as you're keeping your water clean, and if you're keeping the stems clean, you can cut them every maybe other day or whatnot and keep the water clean.
So you say refresh the water every other day.
Absolutely,
Okay,
yes.
that's good
So-
to know.
What about the whole, I don't know if it's a myth or if it's something you should be doing, but when you cut a rose, are you really supposed to, stop it, Alex, supposed to do at an angle underwater?
It helps.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It helps.
Okay.
And right now, like, we use a knife, and I know it's kind of tricky, but I like to use it because it gives it that clean cut right here, so you can see it's really sharp.
Oh.
So, I mean, but you can use clippers, you can use scissors, you can use anything. But do you
Okay.
see how the tape helps it?
The tape is
stay
a
in?
game changer.
It is,
It is,
agreed. It is a
right?
game
1,000% a game changer.
I'm
For
going to start
somebody
doing
who does this quite often with the grocery store flowers, you can tell.
Okay, any extra expert tips you can give us as we're putting these flowers
you
in
guys are
here? I'm
doing
just kind of like
fantastic.
throwing some stuff in
Honestly,
there.
It's art. So however you guys feel, like, you just kind of express it through flowers. And I often say, let the flowers tell me what to do. So depending on how the flower grows, so like for instance, like the sunflower is growing this way, I'm going to put it to where it's going to angle out.
Oh, okay. No, that makes a
So-
lot of sense.
Yeah.
So do you always want to have scattered sizes, like as far as like height? Should they all be different heights?
It just depends, honestly, but the way I like a very organic, free type arrangement, so a lot of ins and outs are always nice. It doesn't have to be so uniform. And that's where we come in. Once it comes to a point where you want it to be a little bit more, shapy or whatnot, that's when we come in and we'll help you guys. And we created like these things right here.
Beautiful.
What
You
is
know,
that?
that's
A tree?
Stunning.
Yes. Isn't that
What
beautiful?
kind
It's
of a tree?
branch. This one is a manzanita branch. And it has blooms on here, as you can see right here. And we have some pincushion protea, which is a tropical. This is a hydrangea.
love
And
a
of
good
course, we have
hydrangea.
roses and tulips, which is, common for spring. But you guys are doing fantastic.
I am feeling
Are you
mine.
busy on Sunday?
Yours is actually really pretty. I was, oh, I didn't mean it like that. But it was starting out looking rough. I like the wildflower look that you have, you know?
I was starting out looking a little rough. I was nervous myself.
Mine's a little more polished.
Yes,
but,
it is. I think that's a microcosm of who Alex and I are in real life.
But both beautiful.
And this is something people can do too. I know it's a little early to like grow flowers, but I've seen some of my neighbors have tulips and things in their front yard, if you had to, you could go ahead and cut, just ask, would you have to ask the wife first if you're gonna cut the tulips to make an arrangement for her?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, so that kind of blows the surprise. So don't do
So
that.
because what
Don't
if she
listen
works
to
so
me.
hard to grow them and then
That's
you're like,
right.
okay, she can, it could go either way, So you always got to ask the wife first, no matter what.
Ta-da!
That looks beautiful.
Ta-da!
You guys did fantastic. We are needing designers. If you guys would like to come in. you
Oh,
can
I
come in
am
on
here for it.
Saturday.
That would be a fun segment. You guys do beautiful work. Thank you for sharing. Because, I mean, we did this in this segment was less than 5 minutes. And I think any mom would be grateful for a
I love that.
DIY.
Absolutely. And
arrangement.
we are here for anybody's needs. If you want, we are doing so many custom things.
bet.
We do 100 roses, we do big wraps, anything that you guys want. So we are available to do whatever you guys need us to do. And then we also offer DIY stuff. So we sell wholesale to the public. So if somebody wants to come in and just buy bunches of flowers and arrange it themselves, they are more than welcome to. We have a wide range of flowers available for this Mother's Day. So come on in, see us, and we will take care of your guys' Mother's Day needs.
Thank you.
Thank
Hope.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you,
here. That was so
guys.
fun. We hope this gave you some ideas for how you can put together a simple bouquet for mom on Mother's Day without breaking the bank. We'll be back, guys.